Anthony from Jamaica.
Yeah, where in Jamaica?
In Trelawney.
Take that.
Appreciate coming here to work. Like, you know, come here to work to make things a lot better for us back home.
Yeah.
Yeah. And come here to work with Sierra. I really appreciate it and love to work with her. Good people.
The seasonal farm laborers from Jamaica that come are always, scheduled to come the first week of May. Jamaica shut down their program to let anybody go in or out, and the embassy in Jamaica closed until May 30th. They couldn't get their updated visa work permits, so they got them, I think it was the first week of June. And then I got on my computer and tried to book their flights. I booked for June 6th through Air Canada, that got canceled. I booked for June 13th through Air Canada, that got canceled. The next available flight was June 20th, and I prayed and prayed, and that one did not get canceled. So they arrived in Toronto June 20th, and of course had to go immediately into quarantine. And then through David Colby's mandate, they had to get tested for COVID between day 11 and 12. They, of course, came back negative. I got the results yesterday. So today is the first day after their 14-day quarantine that they were able to actually physically be at the farm, be outside of their home, and work. It's going to have a ripple effect, and it's going to translate into things that people haven't even realized yet. It's going to increase the cost of produce because our costs are up. The seasonal farm laborers can pick a master of strawberries for about $9. When my kids and my nieces and nephews and anyone I can get do it, it costs around $15.50. So that's quite a jump, yeah. So my cost is a lot more. We're not as efficient. We try, but even though you train them, things like this happen. And what has happened at this raspberry stem bush here is the person that picked it last picked it too hard and cracked the end of this vine here, and therefore all of these new buds are going to just dry up and die and not turn into raspberries. And I've been seeing that a little bit on the odd ones, and unfortunately that's one of the issues with getting new help every day.
I'm Peter. I'm Sarah's dad. Sarah's farm market, father-daughter business. I try to do some of the farming out here, most of it, and Sarah runs the markets. And I have Anthony, Donovan, and Keno. They hail from Jamaica, and I don't know what I'd do without them. I certainly appreciate them, and they're really great workers. They understand this type of farming because that's actually the way they farm in their mountainous region in Jamaica. A lot of people think of Jamaica as beaches, but there's a lot of small farms. A donkey, there's no strange thing in the farming in Jamaica, and so they understand hand planting. There's a lot of hand planting. By the time we rig up a machine for this, we've got it done for that planting for the day.
We're really garden farmers, and we grow a lot of different produce, little amounts of it. So we're at the end of Communication Road and Park Avenue. Our Queen Street location is literally 4 minutes down the road on the left-hand side. Our other market, if you go down the Prince Albert, is literally about 7 minutes away, so very close. This is still considered Chatham. I wish that the public would be able to experience this end of farming and know how much effort and we give every ounce of every day of energy that we have into producing a beautiful product, and quality is very important to Sarah's Farm Market and price second. But I don't think they realize how difficult farming is, especially the way we farm. We have to spray at different times. We have to, hand water, we hand plant, we hoe, we hand harvest. It's exhausting. My produce almost becomes like an example of who I am, and it's almost like a child to me, if that makes sense, in a weird kind of way. And when I'm not at my markets, I feel like I'm leaving my children in babysitter hands. That it's that kind of love that we have for what we actually do. I'm proud of the fact that my dad always instilled hard work ethic, and that we, have been in this community from the beginning, and we're proud to be from Chatham, Kent. Yeah.